Hey guys, how's it going? Late entry, I guess. It's just been a bit of a minute. I kind of want to talk about some recent and not so recent news, kind of briefly. So basically, I'm sure if you're watching this, you may have heard about, more than likely, have heard about James Gunn being in a lot of trouble for some tweets he made a long time ago. How I feel about the situation isn't really super relevant. If you want to, I can make a video about that later, but I don't think I have that much of a demand anyhow. Regardless, so he's not going to be around for Guardians 3. It's looking like they're going to use his script for it, though. So that's good at least, because it retains, some of the James Gunn-ness. There are two directions I could see them taking as far as who could direct it. I guess I could see a few, but the two that I'm considering most viable / most preferential, option one would be Taika Waititi. Some people have issues with this just because Taika's style is a bit different from Gunn's, and obviously that's the case. But something they're doing in the comics right now is as Guardians of the Galaxy, and we saw in Infinity War that, Rocket and Thor were, kind of building this budding relationship, and, Groot as well, but, some stuff happened there. Regardless, it'd be nice to see the Guardians kind of take a new angle, especially given some characters might be leaving, whether that be because of the events of Infinity War or the events that happened in real life as a result of James Gunn bailing. I could definitely see some characters meeting their demise in Avengers 4 that maybe didn't die in Avengers 3, and kind of shapes the whole universe differently. Obviously that's going to happen, but maybe the direction they were planning on taking already is going to change a bit as well. Regardless, watching a Guardians of the Galaxy led by Thor with Valkyrie in it, perhaps with occasional joinings from Iron Man, who features in many of the Guardians of the Galaxy comics, having Rocket and Groot be in it, Nebula perhaps as well, considering her relationship with Tony is going to be probably a little bit stronger in Avengers 4 due to them being stranded on Titan together. In any case, the option with Taika, again, would be kind of based upon as Guardians of the Galaxy, where they shake up the whole thing and kind of make Thor more involved. It's not really known whether or not Gunn kind of planned for that, because the fact of the matter is we don't know much about the script. I am pretty confident he wrote it after Infinity War. In fact, I'm entirely confident that's the case. So, it very well might be something that's set afterward, which could include Thor or whatever. If it's something that's more of a prequel, though, that's dealing more with Gamora, which I would love to see, because the main character, the centralized focus of the Guardians movies was Peter Quill. The first movie was about his mom, and obviously there was parts devoted to Gamora and Nebula and stuff with Thanos, but I felt like that took a lot of the back seat of the movie. So I'd love to see a movie where Gamora is the main character, so even a prequel perhaps to Gamora would be awesome. But I'm not sure if that would be the thing that's happening, just because, we already got Avengers 3, and I couldn't necessarily see it happening a whole bunch. If they did take a more Gamora-esque route for the Guardians movie, maybe it takes place before Infinity War, perhaps, leading up to it or something. I'd love to see maybe the Russo brothers either team up or split up to do it, because we saw in Avengers 3, Infinity War, that they did a pretty tremendous job replicating the style of James Gunn, and I'm pretty sure James Gunn was involved. In fact, I'm absolutely sure James Gunn was involved. But they have a similar style to him, at least as far as the referential humor and the way they make their jokes. Taika's humor is definitely more stand-apart, and that's why that if they took a direction route for the Guardians in making it more of a as Guardians of the Galaxy, Taika's the way to go, I think, absolutely. If it's more of the deeper side of the Guardians of the Galaxy, or some of the more Thanos-related stuff with Gamora, Nebula, and all that stuff, definitely the Russo brothers. But we'll see what happens. That's just my opinions on it. Those are just my opinions on it, excuse me. If you have any thoughts, feel free to comment. If you liked anything I said, feel free to like it. If you disliked it, please feel free to let me know why. If you disagree with anything, definitely, I'd love to hear different theories. Have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you sometime soon.